Alrighty then. Let's see. Is this picking up my audio better? Am I coming through better now? Is the voice coming through stronger? Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. Let me change the settings to probably Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe. Maybe I edit this one. Can I edit this one while in the middle of a stream? I don't know. Uh. That sounds infinitely better. Oh my, the cord was really just trash. I really just needed to replace a cord to fix all of this. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah. That's insane. I cannot believe that has been my entire issue. Holy crap. But yeah, all right. Time to show you all the basics of animation. Oh gosh, wait, why is there so many of these? What is? Oh yeah. I have never made an animation using this many layers. So let me introduce you to some base concepts here for animation. Pretty much all of these things, I have to move them all in parts. Here, I'll show you them all. I've got the foot here that's going to crush the Geodude, the crushed Geodude, the non-crushed Geodude, and the backdrop for this all. I actually don't need this anymore. I can remove this layer. So pretty much this layer is composed of something that I made the other day. It is, it is in fact a, oh Christ, I am yawning a lot here. It is a layer that is, the backdrop is the the fight backgrounds from Generation 4. They're personally my favorite because I grew up with those games. And so with that, I have redone the little platforms that all the Pokemon are on. This is what I'll use for whenever I want to animate a Pokemon that's in the middle of a battle. Like I did with the Torch. Like I'll show you that I did with the Torchic. Like here. Actually, I'll show you that right now. There is, in fact, a finished animation. But I don't think I want to show you the finished one. I think I want to show you the half-finished one. Just to leave the ultimate finished one with sound effects and all that for the actual video. Yeah, here. This should be it. This should be it. Well, that was the full one. I didn't realize I had everything on there, but you know what? So be it. This is the first. This is like the second animation you're gonna see in the video. Why did it go to shit when it's rendered? It's probably just because it's on a wider screen. That's probably why it looks kind of bad. It's on a wider screen. Everything's a little bit bigger. Kind of sucks that it blurs like that. That's so dumb. Ugh. But whatever. It is what it is. But you're here for the animation stream, people. And so we will... And so let's get into that. So we're going to use all three of these assets. We need an animation timeline. One of the things, here, I'll remove this layer just to show you guys what it's like. So here, we've got all the things we need. We've got our crushed Geodude. We've got our Geodude that's not crushed. And so we need to take the crushed Geodude and just overlay him on top of here. Overlay him on top of here. And we need to make it so that the Geodude PNG, that its transparency... You see, this is our opacity. We need to make it so that the opacity of this Geodude goes from 1 to 0. It needs to stay at 0. So we need to add a point here. Where is that point at? We are going to... Where the heck is the dot at? Wait, what? Where's the dot at? Where's the dot at? Hello, dot? Oh, it's over here. Don't know why it's all the way over there. Probably because I have like frame 48 selected. Christ on a stick. So we go here. We're going to drag this all the way back to frame 1. And so when we do that, we get here. And ultimately, one of the things we're going to want to do is... hey, would you guys want like copyright-free, like calming music stuff to play in the background during this? Because I can pull that up on the side if you guys would like that. But yeah, so we want the opacity of this to be absolutely at 0 at the start. So now, if we do that and let's just slap a random frame as our end frame here, this will be a 1.5 seconds in, so we'll set the end time there. And so we can do this. Now you see, all we've done is make this layer completely transparent and non-existent in Krita. Now what we have to do is, oh, I did not mean to do that. So now what we have to do is we have to pull this ahead to like frame 24, let's say, and we'll add another dot here. And frick, why did it go further in the frame count? It's going further. Okay, that's actually something I should note here, that it will actually go, that the dot will actually go to whatever frame I've got selected at that moment in time. So yeah. So we'll go from here, we'll get to here, and then this is going to be at 0. And so all we need to do is now add another one there, and we're going to put this on the immediate next frame, and we're going to set the value to 100. So now that frame will go from being non-existent to existent immediately. One frame, instant, just boom. And all right, let me pull up some, yeah, let me pull up some, here, let's go copyright free, calm music. Hour long. Yeah, okay, here. 1 hour of
Building your online business?
No, I'm not building an online business.
Go to Wix.com and set.
All right, so this is actually pretty nice. All right. So, oh, that's the OBS. So here we have them splitting on this frame pretty much. So on this exact frame, we go from non-existent to existent. So here, I'll show you the thing in full. Boom. It comes in a frame, then, and it stops. Boom, and then it ends. But you see, we also need to go to this one, an entirely different frame, and we have to set up the exact same setup. So we ultimately have to just, we have to add a dot here. So now we get a dot at frame 0. And then we're going to move this dot, or well, actually I can probably just leave this dot at frame 0. And actually we want this to be at 100. And we want to go until frame 24, our assumed endpoint. We're going to add a dot there. And then on frame 25, was it on frame 25 that we did this? It was on frame 27. I'll move these back then. I'll move this to frame 24, and that's a frame 25. And now we go into this one, and oh wait, no. We go into this one, we go up here, and we have the opacity. Now, when we get to this, we specifically want it to, for the most part, just kind of be... I'm going to grab my weighted blanket because I sit like a gremlin otherwise, and it's messing up my back. I have to sit with a weighted blanket on my lap, or else I completely sit wrong, and it messes up my back. It's like genuinely destroying my spine, sitting in the way that my body seems comfortable. Sitting like a light Yagami looking ass. It's just the autism pose, I swear. But yeah, so here, we're at this point right here, and we take this, and we're going to add another frame here on frame 25. We just add another dot here, and then we immediately drop this one's value. We immediately grab this one, drop its value to 0. And so now we have, boom. We have a frame where both of them, we have a frame where these instantly shift. Now, as you can probably tell, the difference between this frame and this frame is kind of weird. Some of the spots move entirely, and that's because I drew the cracked Geodude before I drew the regular Geodude. I drew this Geodude before I drew this Geodude, meaning that I had to draw this Geodude and try to make it match this one. Because there really wasn't... Because, like, it was just a whole thing. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. And so we've got this now. We've got this basic idea now of what we want. Now, that's just doing the numbers. Oh, Gemini glitches. Oh my gosh, I am illiterate. Yeah, we're just doing some basic animation stuff. I'm showing off some stuff right here. We're doing opacity right now, just that. Genuinely right there. Now the thing is though, we might also want this guy to look a little bit more flat, so we're going to put a masking layer over the crushed Geodude. So we're going to go into here, we're going to add, and we're going to add a transform mask here. Now when we add this transform mask, if we press plus, a whole lot more stuff pops up in this bottom left corner. We've got like 7 more things going on here. Change X position, change Y position, scale X, Y, shear X, Y. I have no clue what shear X and Y do. I'll probably figure that out eventually, but we're not going to mess with that. We're not even going to mess with the scale. We might mess with the scale. We might mess with the scale and see if that's what we want to do. So here, pretty much what we're going to do is, We take this, we're going to go back to here, we're going to go to frame 0, and we're going to add another dot for everything. Everything's going to get an extra dot back here. And you see, if we want to see if we can change how our, how this works for the most part. Yippee, I need a recap on animations. Yeah. By the way, Gemini, I'm doing this in Krita. This is Krita. It's free, it's open source, it's for artists, by artists. It's an amazing tool, and it's what I've been learning on for the past, I'd like to say 5 months that I've actually been trying to draw stuff. So yeah, and generally I am very new to this. I have just figured out how to use most of these tools, so people are learning alongside me with what I'm learning. So yeah. And so with this we get just this right here and just this frame all the way back here. Now we're on frame 25 again. We want to move back to, I think we want to move back to frame 24 here. Oh. Frick. The thing is, though, all of these things will stack, and you can grab the ones that's not on the top, which really sucks. So you just need to unequip all of them if you're trying to get one exactly. And so here now we have just scale Y. And so if we take just scale Y, move it back one, and let's say we want to make our boy look a little bit wonky. If we want to make our boy look a little bit wonky, then we add another one here on frame 24. We'll add another one here on frame 25, and we can move that up, I believe, a little bit, and then we can see what happens here. Okay, yeah, as you can see, he kind of, you messing with the numbers can do some funny, silly, goofy things like this. Just stretch your boy into non-existence, which is because the value is so stretched out. But you see, if we take this value, crap, I always hate it accidentally messing with that. Gosh dang it. Okay. I hate messing with this stuff. Come on. Come on. Refuse together. Refuse together. Come on. Refuse together, you two. Come back together. Why are you being difficult like this? Just fuse back together. Oh my gosh, I hate this sometimes. Gosh dang it. No. Fuse back together. Ah, frick it. Okay. That's going to be a little bit annoying to deal with, but I don't know how to do all this stuff. So, pretty much we need to take this. We need to take this number. We're going to grab this, and we're going to maybe put this up to -1. Or wait, no, not negative. That would absolutely abstract our boy. But if we go to a value like, let's say, 0.5, and then we play this all out, it kind of looks like that, which isn't all that great for the most part, but it does give off the vibe that he's being flattened. Now, to also give off this effect, we can also make things rotate in the X and Y axis, which entirely warps them based on which parts of them you want to warp in that direction. And it's a very nice tool to have at your disposal, but overall, we're not really looking to do that. We're looking to keep him at the exact same size for the most part, and so we're going to keep him at that one value the entire way through. Oh gosh dang it, it's gonna do... Okay, you see, the problem here is that sometimes it likes to be goofy. If you have a point that you've edited before and it's gonna act weird afterwards, it's gonna act like it was the point where it was before. But if you want to change that, all you have to do is 1.01 and the thing will fix it. The thing usually course corrects itself. Yeah, generally. You just have to do a 1.1. Alright. And so with the transform mask, you realize there's a lot of complicated tools. And this is mostly what I use for a lot of my stuff. A lot of the time. But you see, with this foot, we need this foot to come down and crush him. And then we need it to shakily go up before we zoom in on this bad boy. And so, ultimately, we want the foot. We're going to add a transform mask here. We're going to add a transform mask. We can add a transform mask here, and this is also going to be me figuring out the full extent of all these tools. So let's get into this. Alright, so transform mask, we're going to add all of our little bells and whistles, and we need the X, Y position. We do not need scale X and Y, we do not need shear X and Y, and we do not need the rotations. We just need to mess with these two numbers, and we're going to mess with them a lot, but just in very, very, very small ways. Okay, they refuse together. I am thankful. Great. Okay. Alright, so with our animation timeline here, we're wanting to, Ah, crap. I gotta move these back. We're going to move both of these back to you know, actually, screw that. We're just going to add another dot, and we're going to add that dot at 0. Oh, Christ on a stick. Yeah, alright. This music is really soothing, though, so let's get into this. Alright, so we want these numbers to be a little bit fidgety. We generally are going to mess with the... Alright, we're gonna... This is gonna be at 325, and so... Our X position is either not going to... one of these positions is not going to change much. And here to figure out how those two are going to change, we're just going to do this. Yes. So our X position is only going to change ever slightly. So the idea is we're going to have the foot shakily come down a little bit. Not exactly a 100% smooth thing, but I don't know how long the animation is going to last for generally. I'm probably going to have the zoom in happen in my editing software, so that way we can have the Geodudes like suffering close up, more close up, you know? And so with this, we need to get a, let me see. Okay, we actually need this one's value set back to 326. We need this one's value set back to 326. 326. Thank you, editing software. And then we get this, which we want. This is going to be our main one, and so now we're gonna, for some odd reason, oh frick! Oh, we went. Why did I go to Why did I go infinity in one direction? What the heck? Holy crap! That was. Okay, yeah. We can probably be more focused in on the numbers here. Yeah. Generally, we're gonna be more focused in on the numbers here. Red we can alter afterwards. For here, we want to. We want to do this. Boom. Oh my, what is it doing? Oh my god, what is it doing? You know, this software is free. It's incredible that it's free. It's incredible that it's free. It's not as incredible that it does stuff like this sometimes. I don't know if this is my fault fully, but it is a weird thing that happens. Like what the frick is it doing with that? That is very odd. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. We need to go on the transform frame. And we need to see what's going on here. I have to unequip all these again. We only need position. We only need position. We only need position here. And so with this, I don't know what's causing this thing to have an aneurysm. It might be these two being on like, oh, slightly different points. Like what the frick? I don't know what this thing does sometimes. It is really just wild and out there at some points in time. Yeah, don't know what the fuck it's doing here. Let's check if we stretch it out, does it act like this? Yeah, it does that sometimes. It won't do that in the final animation. The stutter will be gone there. It just does that sometimes. It's just a weird glitch. It's whatever. It is what it is. I don't pay for this software. It's fine. Huh. And so let's get into this. All right, so generally speaking, we want this to not move at all for the most part, so we're going to move this back up to its regular 325. And now it might act like a stuttery mess again. Okay, it just jiggles a little bit, which is pretty weird. Don't know why it does that, but so be it. And now with our Y coordinates, this is what we're going to fuck with a lot. This is what we're going to mess around with. You see, because with each frame, we want a slow descent onto an immediate, like, react. I want the foot to slowly stutter in to enter the frame, and then I want it to crash down as quickly as it can to smush the Geodude, then shake a little bit and swoosh back up very quickly. So the negative makes us go up for some reason. I never understood that one, but yeah. So we do this and we get that. But you see, I want this barely in frame for multiple frames. But you see, I want this to start out of frame. I want this to start out of frame at 200. And then we're going to make sure that our end point is, our end point at frame 24. We want our end point at frame 24 to be at a certain point. And so we're going to figure out where that point is right now with this. Okay, we a little bit overshooting there. We're going to go here, see if that's where we want to end up. Yeah, that's a pretty solid endpoint for us. That's just a pretty solid endpoint for us right there. And so we're going to We're gonna fidget with a couple of these numbers and figure all this stuff out. And I think I'm gonna share this with a couple of friends. I'm gonna share this with a couple of friends because not many people are chilling in here right now. I'm in a couple of like actual like projects for stuff. Like a game project and a comic project that I've recently joined. It's pretty nice. Creative projects are always, I've always found them just an incredible experience every single time. Even though they've fallen through every single time. Hell, I had one. It was to do a comic for an idea that I had after one project fell through with some other people. The Hitmen of Hell. It's fun. Eventually I'm going to explore that and try to do that. But you know, I have to figure out how to draw shit first if I want to ever try and do that. The Hitmen of Hell. A group of 7 people. A group of 7 people who ended up in hell and now they're hitmen and stuff, you know? And so here we end up with a couple of other things. Alright, so we have that endpoint now. But the thing is, though, we want ourselves to stick around this. We want ourselves to stutter up. We want ourselves to stutter a little bit into screen here. So we might add a little bit of stutter here. And I have to figure out how to do that. That's part of what I'm doing here. We're figuring out how these tools work together. I think I can... Wait, can I... I don't know exactly what this tool does. Bezier curve interpolation. Let's figure that out, actually. Let's figure that out. Let's figure out how some of these tools work and try to get it all working together. Alright, so... this is part of the learning experience. Specifically, the learning experience I'm having with all of this garbage. So, we're going to go to frame 0, and I think I'm going to... Wait, I'm going to go frame 1, and we're going to have it be about right here. And then we're going to go to frame 2, and I think we can create an individual point every single time. Here, with everything. Like here, we're going to... Yeah, it starts out a little bit more stuttery, and so we can go to each individual frame and I can move them. Why am I not getting the onion layers? Why are the onion layers not popping up here? That's the weird part. That is the weird part. The onion skins aren't popping up, which, oh wait, that's because I haven't, oh, can I not make a transform? Wait, I can't lock it. I can make it visible, but I can't give it the light bulb thing that this one has. There's a light bulb tool here. I think I can do this and it will work for this frame. I think it'll work for this one. I think it'll allow me to see this one. Does it? Does it allow me to see this one? That fucking sucks. Well, appears we don't. Yeah, D&D. I've done a little bit of D&D too. I'm a little bit of a DM myself. I've done D&D before. I've actually had a couple of solid ideas for that because, like, one of the main things I do a lot of is just straight up world building. Just straight up building a world and the ideas and the concepts around it. One of the problems is every single time I try to develop lore for like magic systems and stuff in the world, my brain defaults to like Christian religion and stuff because like the Jesus part of the name isn't an exaggeration. I am in a family that has, let's see, I have like 5 pastors on my dad's side of the family. I have 5 people who have worked or are active in the clergy, and on my mom's side of the family, I've had quite a few as well. Well, actually, wait, on my dad's, I've only had about 3 or 4. On my mom's side, that's where I have 4, because her and 2 of her brothers and one of her brothers, well, a lot of my family is very church heavy. A lot of people in my family are religious. They went to the same religious college. Like there was a mini fridge that stayed at the college that I was at until I dropped out, like before the spring, after the fall semester of 2023, and that's when I started doing YouTube stuff. And with that, there was a mini fridge that had been on that campus since 2001. Since 2001. No, not even before 2001. Before 2001. That was 1999. mini fridge was there from 1999 till I believe 2022 when I didn't pick it up and it finally got like given away to somebody. That thing stayed on that campus longer than like just an insane amount. That mini fridge is older than me and has been on that campus longer than I've been alive. So, yeah, we want this more shaky kind of approach to everything. So I think I want to just kind of like have it jitter around up here for quite a few frames, just kind of like shaking, building up tension, you know, kind of creating this pressure leading up to the moment where the stomp's finally going to happen. We're going to maybe go back up a little bit with it as time goes, maybe a little bit too, maybe a little bit up here too. And then now we get this kind of jittery action before it. And it's going to be a quick, sudden drop. So maybe I'm feeling like around. I think some of these probably need to be a little bit higher up. I think some of these need to be a little bit higher. I think adjusting everything a little bit higher so we've got more distance to gap in that very short amount of time is one of the things we definitely want to do here. And so I think 12 frames of build-up is probably pretty solid. And so this is going to be our last frame of build-up. And so now in, I think, 3 frames, we're good to just have the end result of there and of there. So we'll have this stuttery and then boom. Stutter and then boom. I think maybe it might need to stay a little bit higher. I think the foot needs to stay just a little bit higher throughout. Yeah. Yeah, it gets a little bit too low. Everything needs to move like, here, let's see. Let's see where I feel like we're getting too low, and I'll move it up a little bit every time that I feel like it's getting a little bit too low. You know, I think we want to kind of keep the ankle. I think we kind of want to keep the ankle out of view. The ankle being in view for anything early is like a no-go for us. Yeah, I think is the action sharp enough here, Ambersand? Do you think the action's sharp enough here to actually be efficient? Because I don't know if it is. Like, the jitteriness and then the slam is kind of like my style a little bit. Just the bump. Or you know what we could do? We could, oh gosh, what is it doing? Oh no, don't crash, please don't crash. Fuck. It is free. I gotta remember it's free. Oh my gosh, this is the struggle of learning something new, Ambersand. And hey, dude, I appreciate you being here every single stream. Like, it's awesome seeing you in here every single time, man. It means a lot to me. Having somebody here who's just, you know, who enjoys what I work hard to make. Please open. Please don't, like... Okay, it is opening again. All right. At least we've got that going for us. All right. Oh gosh, we have to start all over. Oh man. But yeah. Oh. I mean, we've lost like. Oh, we kept some of the data. The autosave for the win. Holy crap, that's incredible. Okay, sweet. All right, so I think I might want it to like, you know, I think I might want it to jitter a little bit along the x-axis as it comes down. I think I would recommend having the foot jump up slightly before it crashes down back. Yeah, squash and stretch. That's actually really good. That's really good. And maybe, I don't think I want to bounce. I think I want it to be like a crushing kind of thing. And I want a crushing noise for that, you know? And so with that, I think we might want to go y-axis. It just slowly comes down from here. And so we're going to take this one, we're going to remove that dot, and we're going to remove this dot. And we're going to have this dot be our kind of like, and we're going to have a dot right, I think at frame 12 is where we're wanting it to be at. And so half a second in, the animation is going to do, so it does that for now. But I think I want this to be at a much lower and closer to our actual point. And then we can create that jitteriness through the x-axis. And so let's see here. Okay, it comes into frame a little bit late. I might just bump this number up a little bit. Yeah, I think I might bump this number up like 50 and see where we go. So that would be 43. And so now let's see where our starting point is. Okay, wait. So where are we on frame 2? Frame 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe add like just 10 more to this. Just add like 10 more to this, and then we get some solid numbers here. And so we go 33. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. We might actually want a little bit more build up then. I could probably maybe squeeze this out to frame 25. I don't know. Wait, that might be a little bit lower than I want it to start at. Yeah, actually, it's not bad as a starting point at the end. All right, so now we want just jitteriness here. We want this to go like up and down all throughout. And I want to solely edit that. Why is this so small right now? Probably just because of the reset up. So now what do we do here? How do we make this jitteriness happen? Do I just... Oh, wait, yeah. I'm going to have to just, like, unequip every single other layer. Then we're just going to take the X position and we're just going to move our little boy across that X position every single frame. Just a little bit of jitteriness there. A little bit of jitteriness this way. A little bit of jitteriness that way. Is this... I don't want it to mess with that flow, though. Oh gosh, what is it doing? Why are you acting like this? Oh gosh, I hate it when it does this. It's like, hey, I'm gonna edit weird stuff. Oh, I can just remove all these afterwards to make it stay consistent, so I don't even have to worry about it. Okay, sweet. That's actually really good. It's actually really nice. Okay. Why is it saying that's where it's at on that frame? Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go back to frame 7. We're gonna do a little bit of jitteriness this sideways, and then we're gonna go here, a little jitteriness this way, a little bit that way. Little bit this way, little bit this way again, then back, and let's see how we get here. Let's see how this looks now. Okay. Maybe there's just a little... I'm trying to think, yeah. Yeah, figuring out animation is probably like one of the bigger challenges I've had to face, because like getting the art style down and everything, like I'm gonna have to figure out how to do like the entire drawing process over again with those streams about people making their own Pokemon. Like genuinely, I'm gonna have to do so much work for that, and we're gonna remove this point, remove this point. Yeah, whoever just joined in, this is not traditional animation. This is mostly me figuring out how to make things move the way I want them to move. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but like, hey, stick around and watch me grow as an animator. You can. But yeah, right now we're working on trying to figure out how to make this foot crush a Geodude. You see, we've already got the frame down where this thing cracks, but we need to line those up with everything else. And so the question is, how long do I keep this jittery stutteriness going on here? You know, I think actually maybe just starting with it just above the head might actually be better here. It might just be better here to have this starting at, like, let's say value 200. Why value 200? That's not a bad idea for having that be this. No, negative 200. Negative 200 being the starting value, and we don't really move all that much from that point. Not 200, maybe a little bit lower. Maybe just having the foot be in the frame, and then just stutter a little bit before a little up, and then boom. Quick downwards. That's really good. Just basic squash and stretch stuff. Let's see here. We got boom. Okay, so that's like something, but like here, I'm gonna move these back up to like frame 14 just to get them in like at a good time. And so that way we can see realistically how things are going to look. Yeah, that like quick sudden, I think 3 frames is probably what we're shooting for. Like, dude, Ambassador Boyland? Like, dude, Ambassador Boyland. Ambassador from Boyland. But yeah, like doing this is something that I've come to love, dude. Like, genuinely. Like, sometimes I'll like turn my lights red because because my years of psychology education has really helped, because like genuinely I know how to manipulate the subconscious parts of my brain into working, which is really nice considering the severe ADHD and all that. So like I just turn those lights red and my brain just immediate adrenaline straight into work mode. I'm probably going to do that immediately after this and start editing the opening sequence of the video, which is probably going to be a little bit weird because my brain hates doing the editing process for some godforsaken reason, and so I just have to get around doing that. But yeah, and with animation, dude, this stuff is so unique and interesting. It is so much fun to figure all this stuff out because, like, you understand what you're seeing when you watch other people animate once you start messing with the tools at play. Because, like, you understand that a lot of animation that seems really smooth, my brain can just, like, analytically see how many frames there are. My brain isn't just like, whoa, this is so pretty. It's like, oh, I'm watching all of these frames transition in the way that I watch, like, my own frames, the way I draw everything. Like, I realize I can notice looping animations, that kind of stuff. It just comes a lot more easily, and you come to understand what you're viewing a lot of the time. And so we have got, I think we want to boost this up to maybe, I think we're thinking negative 180. I'm thinking negative 180, and we'll have this one at negative 182. Yeah, here. Okay. You know, I think maybe okay. Let's okay. Oh, frick. Okay, you stay connected, please. And then I think 170 is actually might be what we go for here. Negative 170, I think, is just enough in frame and just enough out of frame. Negative 170. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I'm liking this. Let's see. All right, sweet. So we've got that now, and we want to now do a frame where we bounce a little bit upwards and then sharp back down. And so we're going to go to frame 14 here, and we're going to add another dot. We're going to move this dot up to exactly where we were wanting to be it before, and so now we're going to see how this looks. Okay, I think maybe having that stand for 2 frames. 2 frames, making it more majorly register in people's minds. That's what the animating on 2s. A lot of times it's done to just subtly make your brain pick up that something has happened more easily, and to like capture an image in your mind, because it just sticks around for a little bit longer than the average frame. And so we're gonna have that stick around at 236. We're gonna have this one stick around at 236 as well. This is probably not an efficient way of doing this, but you know, we're figuring this out. And so now on frame 15, if we're going to add another dot here, we're going to add that dot, and we're going to move it upwards to our endpoint, like right there. And so now let's see what we get here. Okay, maybe we do, maybe I remove this frame altogether and have it be like a 2-frame slow rise upwards. That could be a better option here overall for us, so that way it's not as jarring. You know, I think I need to combine these ideas. I think I need the slow entrance, and then I need the hold and the jitter, and then I need the fall. I think that's what I need here. My cat is crying at the door. Would you guys like to see my cat? He is very mean. Hello, Chewy. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the internet people. Oh, he is purring right now. But you see, dear viewer, that is simply a disguise. He actually is pure evil incarnate, and he will actually bite my calf if he is hungry. That is just kind of the kind of creature he is. Yes, you are being kind right now, but I'm gonna let you. But yes, Chewy is not one to like letting me work. He is one that likes to jump up on my desk. If Charlie was in here, Charlie would be much more chill and relaxed. He's our orange cat, so I'm just gonna let him back upstairs. I'm gonna let Chewy go back upstairs. Uh, yes, my cat is my goober. He is a goober. I do love my cat. He is fantastic. He will also bite my calf if he is hungry. Just straight up bite me. So now I like flinch whenever I feel him touching the back of my leg. I'm like, ah, you little monster. You want to eat me, don't you? You want to consume me entirely. He's a little bit evil, but you know, we do be doing what we do. And so we want this. I think I want to move this stutteriness forward. I just don't know how to make all of the. I just wish I could move all of these dots forward and not have to just do it manually. Because I think our end frame is now probably going to be 24 after a full second of animation, and so we want this. I think I want the slow entrance. Oh, that's really nice, Emerson. I'm glad that your cat fixed your posture. I have to use a weighted blanket to do that. But yeah, let's So I'm wanting to do the slow fade in now. So I'm gonna move all of this out to frame 24. Or wait, actually, I think I can just take this and I think can I move it to frame 24? Can I forcibly move these points to 20? Can I grab this point and be on 15 and then just change this number to 24? No, I can't, unfortunately. Dang. I for real just gotta delete all these. You know, we can keep that stutteriness right there. We're just gonna have to redo more stutteriness throughout. Oh, frick, I accidentally separated the frames again. Gosh dang it. Just fuse back together. Fuse back together. Fuse back together. Come on, fuse back together. Fuse back together. Fuse back together. Yes, I got it for a second. Come on. Yes, okay. This thing loves to defuse. But yeah, both of our cats are boys, and this because my mom never wanted to have kittens running around. And then the one time we got two girls, and then my mom looks out one day because we'd been putting off getting them spayed, and she goes, "Your dad's gonna kill me." We look out, both of these cats are knocked the heck up, and that slowly devolved over the next 2 years, I believe, into us having 20 cats on our property. And we had a property. We lived kind of out in the country. We got a very solid deal. I think it was just after the 2008 thing. It wouldn't have been just after 2008. It would have been a couple of years after 2008. The economy was stabilizing a little bit, but a lot of houses were still kind of messed up from that time. And so this house was pretty ugly, but the housing market jumped up so much after we sold our house in 2018. It got sold for another $100K 2 years later by the people who had it because they wanted to do an RV thing with their children. Those poor kids. So we're gonna move that to frame 22. We're gonna move this to frame 20. And we're gonna move this. Wait, what are we? 170. We want this to be 172. That's not great. So we gotta fix these numbers. 170. Boom. Then we move this bad boy up a couple of frames up to, I don't know, frame 12. I think having it slowly enter during 12 frames. And then jitter for half, or actually, if we do it at 20, we want this to kind of be at the 10 frame mark. We're going to stabilize at 10 frames. We're going to grab this number again, and we're going to move it back to 170. This is so much easier than individually moving everything. Messing with these numbers is just such an efficient way of doing it because oh my gosh, this whole system, it starts to make sense. Your brain kind of wraps itself around this very fast. And so we add another point there, and so we're going to have a starting point a little bit higher, and we're going to see, does that starting point leave us slowly entering the frame? That does leave us slowly. Does our starting frame involve us being in frame immediately? Yes, it does. I think I want to go a little bit lower than that. Then I think I want to go down here to 325, maybe even a little bit lower. Maybe we slowly work our way into here. Oh gosh, dang it! Oh frick! I hate messing with that scroll bar sucks so much on this thing. All right, so let's see. We're just gonna move down about, I'd say, 30-ish coordinate values, I guess. Let's see if that's good. Yeah, it's gonna do that weird. It kind of does that weird stutter thing sometimes. Okay. Okay, maybe a little bit higher here. Maybe a little bit higher here. Maybe 350. It comes down a little bit fast for the jitteriness, and it kind of looks a little bit off there. We gotta. This is a lot of the micro adjustments you just have to make when you're animating stuff. Okay, wait. I think it just needs to be a little bit higher, and this will just look like just the perfect kind of goofy. I love it when things just look the right kind of goofy. Negative 340. Because, like, it genuinely ultimately creates a better animation for my style. Because it's just kind of goofy things are thrown together. I think this might just need to be a little... I think I just need to drag this significantly higher. There. Let's see if that looks a little bit goofier. You know, I think we have a higher... I think we might want to heighten this to maybe 160. Maybe 160 will look a little bit better here. Maybe 160 gives us a little bit more of the foot action, a little bit of that. Huh. All right, let's see. 160 here. Let's see. Does that get us what we want? A little bit more, I'd say. I think it's actually a little bit better now. I think this looks a little bit better. I think we want to keep the jitteriness all throughout, so we're going to have just every... Oh, freaking heck. Okay, so we're going to have just every frame on an X coordinate just kind of do the little jittery thing still. And, you know, maybe we can have it do, like, the both things together kind of jittery, or maybe it might look goofy or stabilized, and we might just want to keep this frame like this, and so we just add one here. No, I'd actually... I think we want to add it at the base point that we have, 325. And so I think we want to go back here, add one here, and we want to make that 325 as well. All right, so we get here, we get 325. And let's see how this all looks together. Yes. Oh my gosh, the bugs in this thing. Oh, Christ. It's not great, but you know, it's what we've got. What frame is it doing this on? Yeah, why is it doing that on that frame? What the heck is causing... Oh, it's this. It's the 160 compared to that. Or wait, no, that doesn't explain. What the heck is it doing on this frame? Okay, wait, actually... Yeah, why is it rotating? Why did it start rotating it? What the heck? Whoa. We gotta quiet both of these down and see where there's no rotation on the z-axis. There it is. There's the bastard. There he is. You motherfucker. You tried to kill me. Unsuccessfully, of course. I am simply too much in love with animation to die. Ugh. Oh my lord. That was so... That's the thing with dealing with animation. Okay, now this point's too high. We move this down. And this is a point is a little bit too low. We move that up. Wait. Okay, wait. I need to move these points back up to where I want them to be. You need to be back at 325. Wait, no, at 235. Is that what we had, or was it 2? It was 325. That's the coordinate I'm thinking of. Dang. Okay, so now we get 325 here. 325 here, and we want negative 160 here. Now we're working with the next couple frames where we hit the Geodude here. So now we need to get these frames all aligned. So now we need to get all this together. Boom, we've got that now. The sudden and quick boom, the swift come down. Now let's see. Do I prefer the smoothness? Do I prefer like the smoother one version here, where it just jitters across the x-axis? Let's see if that looks better here. Or maybe I can have both of these. That's not bad. Okay, so let's see here. I think we do like the extra jitteriness. Okay, I think we do like the extra jitteriness that comes with some extra frames here. All right, okay. You know what? I think we need to drag this a little bit lower. I think this needs to go a little bit lower. I think this maybe needs to go to 300. I think this maybe needs to go 300. Maybe that's a little bit close to what we're looking for here. Yeah, that's a little bit more center mass. That's a little bit more of a center mass hit there, and that's what we're looking for. And so we want to kind of hold on this frame for a second. And so we have the X position hold. I think we're going to have them hold until like frame maybe 36. That gives us about half a second of free space there, and with that we get so if we do that and we just add 2 points here, boom, and so let's see how that looks generally. And then after that point, we're going to move a little bit upwards. This is like easily the longest one I've worked on, by the way. Like, every single time I do one of these, I'm learning how to use every single tool, more and more tools in this thing. And so I think we can go. I think this might be a full on, like, we go to 72 frames maybe. Or wait, no, because I want to freeze afterwards and have the foot leave the frame. And so I'm thinking maybe at least 2 seconds full of animation here, because like despite how long this is taking, this is for a 2-second bit of the video. This is for 2 seconds of the video. And so like. And it's also a contribution to the future, of course, because like messing with the animation engine makes me figure it out a little bit better. So I'm thinking maybe 3.5, maybe 2.5 seconds here of animation before we have. I think we want the leg to leave the frame, and then we zoom in on him afterwards. We're gonna have this foot like zoom out of frame. Oh no! I just got a new idea. My brain is like, but what if we have it come in across the x-axis and we can do like a stone scraping noise, and maybe I do rapid stomps? Maybe, okay. After I finish this, I'm going to save and render it, and then I'm going to try that. I'm going to do this style, and then I'm going to try that and see which one I like more. And as you can see, my position is slowly devolving. My spine is slowly destroying itself here. It is crying out in pain. Can't you hear it, world? My spine, it cries out in pain because I sit like a dipshit. Oh my god, it's bad. It's bad. My back is bad. I do have like actual scoliosis, so that's fun. Comes with being 6'4", by the way. I'm 6 feet. I'm 6'4". If you all didn't know that. Let's see. Green. We've got the green. We've got the red here. So we've got our 2 values that we want here. And I think I want a slow kind of like clean rise. I think I want a slow like clean rise out of frame. Or maybe a stuttery slow rise and then a swift comeback. So like a complete reverse of the animation. I wonder if I can make that work somehow. I wonder if I can do that. If I can copy the animation frames and then play them in reverse. Huh. I can definitely try to do that another time when I actually have the care and energy to do so. Alright, my brain is failing me right now. We're switching to red lights. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the effect of psychological conditioning on the subconscious of the human mind using colors. All right, so we want this to end up at a certain endpoint. So we want that endpoint to be off screen again. So we know that that point would be, we move over to 60. We move our way over to 60 here, our endpoint. And then we add a point here. We want, the x-axis doesn't really matter there. The x-axis doesn't really matter at all at that point, but we'll keep it as is for now. And we want this to go down to 300. 300 is easily off screen. Negative 300 is easily off screen. And so with that, that's incredible, Ampersand Boyland. Oh, Ampersand Boyland, I think there's something that you'll like to see. I think there's something you'd like to see on my desktop. I have Dead Cells. I fucking suck at Dead Cells. But I have Dead Cells. I have beaten the game at least one time. I think I beat it twice. I've beat it at least twice. I beat it at least twice, and it was with like 2 overpowered ass heavy giant hammers. I have not beaten that game with like a strength or an agility build. It was always green builds. Green builds all the fucking way. And it was all just like getting really stupid good multipliers. And that's the only way I can beat that fucking boss, man. I always just wind up fucking dead if I don't. And I've got like max upgraded potion. I've got all that shit. And it's just, I just get bodied every time. No matter what, if I make it to that boss, I get bodied. I just cannot deal with his attack patterns. It's like, what do I do? But yeah. On here, alright, so now let's see how this looks. You know, I think the calm-controlled exit frame is very funny. Do you think that works? Just kind of the funny little like the slow like foreboding stomp just happening, and then just completely stable ascent upwards. I think that looks pretty funny. I think it looks kind of funny the way it is right there. And with that we have. And with that, we kind of have the animation done. I think we might be done with this kind of version of the animation that we're wanting to do. And so we're going to file and we're going to render this bad boy. So we're going to render this version, and I'm going to try a different version of it as, I'm going to, let's go render animation. We're going to render the animation. We're going to send this to, we're going to go MPGE4 video. We're going to set video location to my animations folder. I don't know why I have both of these. That's weird. Whatever. We're going to save this in there. So now that's been rendered, and we're going to go to my folder and see if that's actually worked, and it looks decent. Oh, by the way, there's been nothing more satisfying than deleting every single fucking video, deleting most of the videos from this thing. Like, holy crap, it was awful. Yeah, Dead Cells. I got it like this year, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Hammerstand. I didn't play games as a kid. I didn't have games to play as a kid. I had like a set of games. I had whatever I got for Christmas. My family was kind of poor. We weren't like poor. I had like great Christmases and birthdays. But those are the same day. Again, one of the reasons for the Autistic Jesus name. And I didn't have a computer during 90% of that. I had like an Xbox, or I had a Wii, or I had a Switch. And so for most of that time, I was stuck to like a very set type of games. And that was $60 games that you could get a physical copy of for Christmas. And so like just now at this point in my life, I'm finally able to like explore a lot of that stuff. Like a lot of those games. Like, I bought The Binding of Isaac, Backpack Hero, a lot of roguelike stuff, honestly. A lot of cheap indie stuff, Peglin, all this kind of stuff. It's some stuff that I streamed on Twitch a little bit before I kind of gave up on that platform and moved away from it. But, you know, if I get a stronger PC, I think I'll start streaming on both again. You know, just bring in more viewers from both sides. Of course, I'll have a second monitor up, and it'll all be all fancy. And let's see, Yeah, oh wait, yeah. I forgot what I was doing. I am supposed to go into my videos and check out my personal animations. Let's see how this looks. I think maybe we might want to do a little bit of squash with him. A little bit of squash. Wait, oh yeah. This is a good time to like explore more squash and stretch shit. Like actually like squashing and stretching the limb as it goes in between those frames maybe. Maybe I don't have it do this. Maybe I remove this dip. I think I removed this dip. Have it be more fluid up to the more fluid upwards. Oh, then no. That's not what I want. I think I definitely wanted to keep it like here at least and have it be like there at least. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. We want to move this up a little bit. And I think on wait, yeah. This is what I was hoping for. Like with this is what we're going for. Yeah. A little bit of that. Yeah. But maybe a little bit of squat. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Squash and stretch on impact. Yeah. We want a little bit of stretch on impact. And I want that to be on both the foot and on the Geodude a little bit here. That is definitely going to be one of the very great things that I love doing. Oh my gosh. So we want to only wait, scale Y or scale X? I don't know. We're going to zoom in a little bit. So we collide on frame 24. Yes, we collide on frame 24. We stay there for, I believe, 12 frames. Oh, frick, why is it doing that? I hate that. Okay. We stay there for, I believe, 12 frames. And then we start our ascent away from him. And so we want squash to be during these from frame 24 to maybe like frame 27, maybe just a 3-frame period where we do a little bit of squish and a little bit of squishing and squashing of our bad boy. So we're going to zoom in a little bit more on this specific point in time. Thankfully, we have one on frame 24. We might want to add one on frame 23. Oh gosh, why would it do that? Why would it do that? Why would it do that? Why is the scale... Oh, why are we so close in that it's 1.01? Yeah, it automatically does that. I didn't realize that. All right, so we want this to... Wow, why is it so incredibly zoomed in? Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. We're looking for maybe a... We're maybe looking for a... On this frame to be a... Let's get close enough. Let's see 2. Once we see 2 in the window, I think, yeah, we'll try to bounce between these two we'll try to bounce between those two spaces. All right, and so here we have this, and we're going to move this up a little bit and see how we just look. Ah, frick. Don't do that. Scale X. We just want to scale Y. And now we're going to see what this looks like when we do a little bit of squashing here. That's the wrong... Yeah, actually, we do need X. Hey, X, you're the thing we want to scale here, actually. And we want you to scale a little bit upwards. I think we want a little bit of verticality. Yeah, I think we want a little bit. I think I want like maybe a. I think I'm maybe like looking at a 20% increase in sidewaysness for a couple frames. We're looking at 1.2 for like up until frame 27, where we're going to add another point where it drops back down to like normal. Ooh, that's really good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that squash and stretch seems really clean. Oh, that is so... Oh my gosh, figuring out that effect is so useful. Holy crap. That little just jaunt outwards. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I'm so glad I've just figured out how to do that. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till I decide to do the little conversation bits that I planned for my next video in this one too. That's going to be incredible. I think this might be the longest stream I've done in a hot minute. Like, this is a full hour stream already so far. I know that much. Oh, why are you still open? You're causing my computer to overheat a little bit. Yeah, we got the little squish effect. Okay, but I'm thinking I want it to squish quickly, and then I want it to hold for the frames until it drops very quickly as well. I think I want it to be a 1-frame drop, and so we're going to go to frame 26. We're going to add another point here, and it's going to be 1.2 as well. And so now we see how this looks. Maybe we do a little bit more. Maybe we do 3 frames of this. 3 frames of this. Okay, and then on frame 28, maybe we do another a return to form kind of thing here. And then I think we want the position of, I think we want not rotation. I think we want scale Y. I think we want scale Y at this point to also increase to no, I want scale Y to decrease, actually. I want scale Y to go down a little bit. I think I want scale Y to reduce to maybe 0.90. Maybe 0.90 here, and then we move everything else to that area as well. 0.90, 0.90. No, don't do that. Why are you doing that? Okay, 0.90, 0.90, 0.90. All right, and so now we see how this looks. It does need a frame. I think it does need a frame. I think it might need more than a frame. I think maybe if I move this just like down a little bit. If I move this down, I believe like no, I have to add an extra set of dots right here. I have to add an extra set of dots right there, and then I take this one and I move this down to maybe 0.9. I move this to wait, I don't want to do that for both of them. But I do want to move the yellow to 0.95. And then I want the, I'm controlling blue actually. I don't want that. I want that to move up to 1.10. And then I want this to move to 0.95. All right, now let's see how this turns out. I think we have this drag on. I think we have the readjustment frame added. Do another frame for tweening purposes. Yeah, it's looking clean. It's looking clean. Look at that. Look at that. We got a little bit of squash and stretch there. We got some clean shit. We got some clean shit going on here. Damn. I think I might also try to do some screen shake if I can in the actual editing software for the actual moment of contact. That would be frame 24 here. Having him stretch like just a little bit in between these two frames. It's like almost in between these two frames. Yeah, like it's so significant in this frame, but like you go to frame 23 and you don't really notice. Everything's in place, right? This is like it's just very small increases, but they add so much fluidity. It's like this borderline unnoticeable change between these two frames. Oh, wait. What? Why is the squash only taking effect on that frame? That's so weird. What the heck? On frame 24, it's unchanged. That's so weird. What the heck is it doing? What? That's... What? Why is it only registering at 3 frames into the squash? What the heck? Yeah, it looks normal here. It looks like pretty much normal. If we compare frame 24 to frame 20, it's the exact same. What the hell? What is it doing? Is the difference too small? Thanks, Ampersand. I'm always happy to see you in chat, dude. It's awesome. It's fantastic seeing you here. You get your rest. You get what you need. I'm probably gonna be working on this for maybe a little bit longer, seeing how it goes. But yeah. See, man, I have to figure out why this isn't working. Is it not enough of a? Is it not enough? Is it too little for the engine to register? Huh. Let's see. Is 115 enough for it to register? Is 115 enough for it to register? At frame 23, is there any change? No, there isn't. It isn't like calculating a change. It might be because I work on such small. Oh, I might work on too small of a gradient. I might work with like too small of models for that kind of thing to affect it. I don't know. It shouldn't be because like, and why is frame 24 not reacting? Oh, because there's not a dot there. Wait. Oh, on frames where there's dots, it won't react and change. It'll only change on the frame where there isn't dots. Huh, that's weirdly inefficient. That sucks. Okay, so wait. Are we even getting the effect down here when it's happening? No, wait. The reason that's happening is because we have to apply the same squash and stretch because that transfers to the Geodude. We have to oh my gosh, because he gets crushed. So we need the squash. So we need these first 3 frames to happen on the regular Geodude, and then the last frames happen on the other Geodude. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, and so I have to add a transformation layer here. Oh my gosh, it is so good figuring all this stuff out. It feels so nice figuring out what I'm doing wrong and how it's affecting everything. It feels amazing. Like, animation frame. Oh, you have to add the dots here. We can remove that. We can remove that. At this rate, I'm going to have like a brutalizing Geodude just montage where I have like multiple animations of me just brutally beating Geodude. In like 5 years, you're going to see the Geodude slaughter montage, man, I swear. Let's see. All right. We do need everything. Wait, actually, I don't really think I need everything at a different point at the start. I think I can just have this. Let's see. What frames are we looking at here for this to this? From this to this. Oh my gosh. Why do I have to change all of this stuff? Okay. Gosh dang it. Oh, my lord. It is a pain to get all of this stuff to work for you sometimes. You know what? Frick it. Let's just... Okay, frame 25, we get... This is... Wait, why is this... Wait, rotation... That's rotation layer. Why do I have the rotation layer on? Frick. We need the... Not the rotation. We need the scaling. We need the scaling ones. Yes, the scaling ones slightly differ here. We need to figure out what those exact ones are. Yeah, 110 and 195 on frame 23. Okay. I need 110 and 190 and 0.95. Okay, so... Now I need to go, I need to go back to animation curves. I need to go back to this. I need to go to frame 20, actually, and get another one here. Boom. And then we get, then we're looking for, frick. Okay, so now I have to go back to this one, and we have to look at these two, and I have to remember frame 23 is where we start the divergence. So with that, we go back down here. We go to our frame 23 here, and we need one at like frame, sure, actually, wait, because we disappear on frame 24. I know that much. And so we need it to start here. And so we need another set of dots exclusively focused on our scale here. On our scale. And so we're going to mess with the values here. We're going to add a point right here. And see, it's going to shrink us down to size, I think. Maybe. Oh gosh, what did it do? What the fuck did it do? Why are all the points gone? Okay, shit, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Okay, so now we go here. You're boom, 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 boom. And now we go to scale X and we're gonna click on this frame and we're gonna make it go slightly upwards. And now we're gonna zoom the fuck in, cause like Christ, this system sucks ass sometimes. So we're looking at frame 23. We're looking at frick. For frame 23, we're looking at 1.10. 1.10. There we go. Sweet. And for frame, and then for scale Y at this point, we need to remove that, by the way. We need to get scale Y, and we need our scale Y to go down to 0.95. And now with that, I think with this, we get the actual animation that we're looking for here. Oh, look at that! He's squishy! He's squishy! Oh my gosh, he's squishy. He's a little squishy boy. Oh, he's a little squishy boy. But yeah, with that, I think we might need to cut the... Oh, wait. I think the squash might be... Oh, he starts squishing a little bit too fast, actually. Wait. He starts squishing on the same frame. Wait. Did I mess up and go a few frames too early? Let's see. What are the frames looking like down here? Okay, wait. What is frame... Oh, frame 23, we don't even have anything changing. On here, we have it at 1.20 on frame 24, though. Huh. But at frame 23, we aren't... Yeah, at frame 23, we're right here. And so I think we need it to, like, not squish. I think we need our small squish right here. I think we need our small squish to be right here and then go into that squish. So I think everything needs to be moved up just one more frame on this animation timeline to make it look a little bit more smooth. So we're going to take this number. We're going to take up. Frick, wait. Is it this number? Wait, which number's changed? Oh my gosh, I have to cut out all the other crap again. Oh my gosh. Get that. Bop. Okay, Christ on a stick. Okay, scale X, scale Y. Okay, so we grab these two. That's frame 23, and we need our change to happen on frame 20. I think we want our change to happen on frame 24. So we're going to take that number, and we're going to alter that back down to 1.01, so that way it doesn't bug everything out. And we're going to take our scale X, and we're going to remove that, and we're going to take that. Okay, that's the one that we altered. This thing just loves to say frick you whenever you click on a ball. And I think maybe we can like just do like 90, 98. I don't know, maybe like a tiny bit there. But I think now let's try the animation. I think I need it to be a little bit sharper up here, but that's not really our problem on the other side. So now we just... fuck. I really hate... Can I just... Oh my gosh. That's so annoying that I can't just, like, have these stay turned off. I'm gonna have to look into that, see if I can do that more permanently. Let's see. Scale X, scale Y, and we want to get... This is an in-between. I think this is a twinning frame. This is a twinning frame, I think. Frick. Get rid of you, rotation X. Frick out of here. Okay, good. Rotation X isn't pulling some weird shit. So we've got our scale X and scale Y, and we got to check if these numbers are normal. No, 20 and on frame 20. Oh, we have just too many frames of these adjusting back to normal. I need these a little bit sooner. I need you to be back to 1 instantly, 1 frame reaction. And then we grab this one and we move it back 1, and we have it set to 1. And so now let's see how this looks. Oh god, why is it doing that? Why is it fucking throbbing? Bitch, why are you throbbing? Why are you throbbing? Motherfucker. Oh my lord. It's all free. That's what I tell myself whenever I'm irritated with Krita. It's free and it's better than paying money because my ass is a bit too broke for that right now. But hey, I did get a job. I am no longer an unemployed college dropout living in his parents' basement. I'm a part-time employed college dropout living in his parents' basement. Such an upgrade. Such an upgrade. Just absolutely. All right, so now let's see here. We want it to drop back down to here, but then it starts throbbing like a... But now, then it starts throbbing. Why are you throbbing? Stop throbbing. Oh my gosh. You know what? I just have to render it and see if this is what's actually happening in the actual render of it. Oh my lord. Oh, wait. Video location. No, we select location. We go into videos again because I always have to do this. And then we go... Wait, why is it looking like that? Why? This is personal animations, my brother in Christ. There's more things in here. Not Matryoshka video, motherfucker. Okay, I'm not going to let you do that. No Matryoshka video garbage. I hate it when it does that. It's like, ooh, Matryoshka video? No, just set default to Mpray. Yes, set it to the default of Mpreg. Springtrap and MatPat, if you will. I am a very, very tasteful man. May God have mercy on my bastard soul when I enter the gates of heaven, for I will not be allowed into them. I will be cast down to hell for my sins and my sinful thoughts. Are you throbbing? Alright. Let's see. Is this bad boy actually throbbing? Wait, where is it? Okay, wait. I think I need to reset. I need to re-roll this. I just saved a brand new one into here. Where are you at, boy? Oh, wait. No. I haven't clicked OK yet. Yeah. Now we do that. Now we go into this, and now we go into video. Oh, are you throbbing is right there. Let's see. Is this bad boy throbbing? Yeah, he's not throbbing. He's not throbbing. It's so weird that it does that in, like, the actual thing, but not in that. Okay. I think we might need to make the squash and stretch more severe on such a wider screen. I think the thing is, though, I think the squash and stretch needs to last a little bit longer, but it also needs to still have that same impact, and it's hard to find that balance. It is hard to find that balance. Maybe I have it not quite returned to its original size. Maybe I don't have it returned to its original size. Maybe I take the yellow and instead of bringing it to its regular size, I bring it to 0.95. So it's a little bit warped still afterwards. That might be good, actually. 0.95, and then you're the wrong one. God damn it. Oh, priority is based on that. Okay, priority is based on its position in on the things on the right. Can I move one of them up on that? No, I can't. Okay. So now that we have that equipped, we're going to go to 110. And now we're going to check this one out and move this to 0.95. See if it looking a little bit warped actually adds to the effect. Maybe we move this back a frame. Maybe we move this back a frame. And maybe we move this back a frame as well. Huh. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I think it's finally done. Nobody's left in chat, but the animation is finally complete. 1.5 hours for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am exhausted. Time to go continue working here in about 20 minutes after I've had a short break. Thank you to everybody who came out to stream. Why did this pause? When did this get paused? Oh, it got paused when I looked at the videos. Oh. I'll bookmark you. You'll be calming music. You'll be calming music. Done. Done. Let's go. Process of typing in 30 sets of typing in numbers 30 times, or I could type in numbers 30 times. But yeah, thank you to everybody who watched this. I had concurrent viewers of like 2 or 3 at any given time. And thank you, Ambersand. And thank you, Ambersand, dude. Dude, you're awesome. You're awesome. I love seeing you just be in here all the time watching my stuff. It's awesome having somebody who's just in my corner, man. And you discovered me like a couple of months ago, and like it's awesome, dude. You're awesome. And thank you for wishing me luck. I needed it, my man. I needed it. See you now. Bye, y'all.